Spanky and Our Gang was an American 1960s folk rock band led by Elaine "Spanky" McFarlane. The band derives its name from Hal Roach's popular Our Gang comedies of the 1930s. The group was known for its vocal harmonies. History and work. The group's eponymous first album was released by Mercury Records on August 1, 1967, and included 3 popular songs that were released as singles. These were Sunday Will Never Be the Same, followed by Making Every Minute Count and Lazy Day. Both Sunday Will Never Be the Same and Lazy Day sold over 1 million copies. Sunday Will Never Be the Same was written by Terry Cashman and Gene Pistilli. In an interview by Cashman with the Songfacts website, he revealed that the song was originally written as a ballad, however, the group changed it, and they added the vocal, "ba da 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 da," which was a great hook. Their second album, Like to Get to Know You, was released in April 1968. 2 singles were released, Sunday Morning in the Winter, which reached number 30 on February 10, Euro 17, 1968, and Like to Get to Know You in the Spring, which reached number 17 on June 8, 1968. The latter single's B-side, 3 Ways from Tomorrow, also received considerable airplay. The album included their rendition of Stardust, and a version of Everybody's Talkin', best known as a hit single for Harry Nilsson and the theme song for the movie Midnight Cowboy. Give a Damn was released as a single in summer 1968. In spite of not receiving airplay in several markets because of the curse word in its title a Euro, and because it was a comment on racial equality that became the theme song for the New York Urban Coalition a Euro, the song became a regional hit where released and overall made number 43. The band also performed the song live on an episode of the Smothers Brothers Comedy Hour, resulting in CBS Standards and Practices Division receiving numerous complaints about the song's title being used during family viewing hours. One such complaint reportedly came from President Richard Nixon. Give a Damn would become John Lindsay's campaign song during his successful run for mayor of New York. The song reached number 26 in the Canadian RPM magazine charts. On October 31, 1968, the group's lead guitarist Malcolm Hale died of carbon monoxide poisoning due to a faulty heating system. This was a devastating blow to the group. The multi-instrumentalist did much of the arranging and pretty well kept the band together. Hale's death, along with the group's satisfaction over what they had achieved already, led to the decision to disband early in 1969. Mercury released a third album, Anything You Choose BW Without Rhyme or Reason, in January 1969. It contained 2 popular songs, the previous summer's hit Give a Damn, and Yesterday's Rain. The group briefly reformed in 1975 and recorded an album for the Epic label. After the band dissolved, McFarlane had some success as a solo artist. She toured with the New Mamas and the Papas, largely singing the parts which had been performed by Cass Elliot. She was most recently seen April 2011 on stage in Ferndale Repertory Theatre's production of South Pacific portraying Bloody Mary. Later releases, because of the band's continued popularity, Mercury released album collections of their greatest hits in 1969, 1994, and 2005. In addition, Hippo Select issued a limited edition anthology of Spanky and Our Gang's complete Mercury recordings that includes never-before-released recordings and extensive liner notes. Members: Elaine "Spanky" McFarlane Euro vocals, Nigel Pickering Euro rhythm guitar, vocals, Paul Osbach Euro bass guitar, vocals, Malcolm Hale Euro lead guitar, trombone, vocals, John the Chief Seater Euro drums, vocals, Kenny Hodges Euro bass, vocals, Lefty Baker Euro lead guitar, banjo, vocals, Jim Shirts Moon April 26, 1946 Levittown, New York, drums and road manager. Discography Albums Spanky and Our Gang, Like to Get to Know You, Anything You Choose BW Without Rhyme or Reason, Spanky's Greatest Hit, Spanky and Our Gang Live, Change, The Best of Spanky and Our Gang, 20th Century Masters, The Millennium Collection, The Complete Mercury Recordings, Greatest Hits, Back Home Americana, The Singles and More, The Complete Mercury Singles, in fact the 4th disc from the Hippo 4 CD set. Singles References. External links, official website.